There isn't going to be one solution, one button you can push that's going to be like, there's not going to be one quote, there's not going to be one t shirt or bandana or billboard that's going to end suicides all at once. It doesn't exist. It doesn't, it's probably never going to exist because I don't think there's any one perfect solution to it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe there is out there and I just haven't seen it with my own two eyes yet. I think for each person, their reason for wanting to commit suicide is different. I think a lot of times we can commit to doing this subconsciously, and then it takes like 8 years, 10 years, 15 years sometimes for us to end up following through, because sometimes when you make a choice, you have no choice but to follow through, depending on the momentum behind it. It still isn't your fault. For a homeless person, maybe their reason for committing suicide or for wanting to commit suicide is because they feel trapped in homelessness and they can't find a way out because all they are hit with is roadblocks. Because maybe they have a broken lease, or maybe they've had an eviction, and as a result, they're not able to get an apartment. Maybe they got the eviction because they got injured at work and ended up losing their job. Because maybe they were an independent contractor, I don't know, like as a tow truck company, and maybe they owned their own tow truck and did their own stuff and got injured on the job and lost their job, unfortunately. And so now they're homeless, and as a result of all of it, they're stuck in chronic homelessness. Everybody wants to end homelessness, but nobody wants to do anything to help with that. Maybe that person in prison wants to commit suicide because they can't live with the crime they committed. Maybe that man committed suicide because he lost his temper and hit his wife one time and regretted it for the rest of his life. Each person's going to have a different reason, just like each person has a different reason for starting or stopping anything they start or stop. The only way you can see if it's going to end the zero sum game is if you check in with yourself and you see, will this start a war within myself if I do this? Or will it cause me more peace, more grounding, more security within myself? If you want to end the zero sum game, go in the direction of what feels secure to you. Even if it's something as small as buying a decent pair of nail clippers. Go do whatever is going to feel the most secure to you. I started with follow your bliss. That didn't work because, like, apparently my bliss was full of, like, World War me. So I decided to stop doing that and to go against it. What would I do differently? And I came across Teal Swan's What Would Someone Who Loved Themselves Do? And I started, okay, would you choose the apple or the Snicker bar? I'm choosing the Snicker bar. Know why I'm choosing the Snicker bar? Well, besides the fact that I don't like the taste of apples, I'm choosing the Snicker bar because I'm going to experience the Snicker bar way much more satisfyingly than the apple. I like the taste of the chocolate better. I like the taste of the nougat better. I like the taste of the caramel over the peanuts better. That's why I'm going to choose the Snickers. I'm probably always going to choose the Snickers over the apple. It's not about the type of food. It's about following your heart until it bleeds. And then after I did a whole year of self-love, I started asking myself, what would someone who truly wanted to be full of joy do? And that is the path that I have chosen to be on. And sometimes that means standing up for myself and saying things that I normally wouldn't, because it's the only way to yank yourself out of cycles that you may still subconsciously be linked to. A lot of this isn't going to make sense to a lot of you, but everybody seems to be so spiritual and so, oh, yes, I know about the law of attraction. Yes, I know about love and light. Yes, I know about this. Yes. Okay, so then it's time to start digging deeper.